checking in. So, I'm gonna do a little behind the scenes of when these events take place. We're here at the Champions Run in Ocala. Here's what it looks like before the event. The Bandit Bash. So there's a lot of preparations that take place behind the scenes. Today we're actually going to be going to a meeting with the staff. Our staff consists of people from New York, Florida, Georgia, and of course Ohio. So we're coming in, the meeting's about to start. This will be a little touch, you know. I don't think they'll be upset at that. So bring a little donuts in there. We're going into the Amenities Center office where the meeting is going to take place. And let's see when we get in there, see who's in the building. Let's see. Let us see. Doris went in, then didn't hold the door for me. You know how it is. Got a multitask. Hopefully these donuts don't come apart. There we go. Bam. There we go. Go to the crew right there. Say what's up. Bam. So this is the inside part. Really nice in here. Full stage, games, and all that. So still here setting up, still behind the scenes, getting the room ready for the guests to come. What you got going on right now? Everybody's working, doing their thing, setting it up, getting it ready. Bandit Bash 2023. It's coming together, y'all. It's coming together. They got little decorations back there by the bingo area. It's gonna be nice.
That's this.
This is obviously the beautiful pool that they have with the 2 hot tubs, tiki bar. That was where we were just at inside. This will be the area for the cornhole tournament, right in this area here. So we'll have that set up. You can also see that people are gonna be able to do shuffleboard, bocce, and also pickleball. So it'll be coming together. Still setting up. Lot of work goes into these things. So we're happy to be doing it. I'm actually kind of like honored to be a part of it. So thank you. We'll check in. All right, here we go. It's Thursday. We're still doing our thing. People starting to roll in. It's official. Bandit Bash is on. People are still rolling in. Very windy right now. We're on the downside of a little storm that passed through. But we should be all right. The sun's starting to creep in and out. Again, the vibe is right. Everybody's coming in, having a good time. They're getting their welcome bags. So we'll continue to check in and let you know how it's going. Check-in process is going really smooth. People checking in, getting escorted, lining up. As you see, come in, they pull up. Once they get situated, they come right inside. Open these doors right here. You got Will right there from Living Out Loud. And then they come in here and they just check in. Got the ladies in there. Get a little wave there, ladies. A little wave there, ladies. A little wave, little wave, little wave. There we go, there we go, there we go. Little wave there. All right. Hey, checking in. What you looking at me like that for?
No, I was looking at the sun.
Okay.
I was looking at the sun.
We are here on our home base in Florida. We just got back from the bash, the Bandit Bash. Thank you, Ashanti and Talmadge, for another awesome event. What do you think?
Oh, I agree. It was, we had a blast. We were on working capacity a little bit for the weekend, but in between we were chatting it up with people, getting to know people, and just enjoying ourselves for the weekend.
So yeah, once again, we were fortunate enough to be asked by Ashanti and Talmadge if we would like to help out, and we were like, absolutely. Thank you again for the opportunity. Mm-hmm. Leading up to it, there was some background things that we had to do, but we love it. We do this type of stuff, so we were all about it. So
yeah, it was a great event. We had a lot of like-minded people. It was a little of the older crowd. Everybody was just so loving and helpful, and you couldn't ask for a better environment this weekend, because it was absolutely wonderful.
So the location,
yes.
For those of you who don't know, you're probably going to be bombarded with videos, but it was in Champions Run, which is in Ocala, Florida.
Correct.
And it was one of our shortest trips that I am not mad about.
Woohoo!
About 1 hour and 40 minutes to get there, so it was absolutely awesome.
That was nice.
So I mean, to get right into it, the type of video that I was doing, because we were so involved, I just did like a behind the scenes video. I did not capture a lot, to be honest with you, because we were involved in the event itself. But it was awesome. Right when we got there a couple of days ahead, and the energy was good, and we were just buttoning up some things that had to be done. But it went as smoothly as we planned it.
Correct. We couldn't ask for a better outcome. It did storm at the beginning, but that's part of the Adventure Bandits.
Yeah, the bandits, when they do their thing, apparently
it always storms.
Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Because it's gonna rain, it's gonna storm.
Yeah.
Might be a little power outage. This time we didn't have a power outage.
Exactly.
But the day of the event,
woohoo! Skies open.
The Lord did his thing and opened everything up, and it was
voila.
Great. Yeah, it was great.
Fun time.
The check-in process was really smooth.
Yes, it was.
Ashanti, Doris, Crystal, Jennifer, I think Talmadge was in there as well.
And Jane.
And Jane, when you come inside, they were there to greet you. I was hanging out on the outside. And I really enjoyed that.
And you also got an escort to your site.
Correct.
So that was nice.
Correct. You
did
get an escort.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cool meeting people, just sitting outside and chatting with people. So I really liked that day of the check-in. So the check-in was pretty good.
Yeah. So then we went on to the next day, that evening was the camper crawl, which was my favorite event, even though we didn't participate, because we were supposed to participate in our drinks. We were supposed to make some drinks. We was going to call it the POA crew drink.
Yep.
But we didn't get around to making the drink, but we did have the after party.
So if you remember the camper crawl, and for those that don't know, basically people were allowed to sign up, and if they wanted to host guests coming to their site,
they would prepare either a light drink or hors d'oeuvre or whatever it was.
Or dessert.
And you would go there, hang out, mingle, and then go to the next place.
Yes. And we had about 18 people.
Yeah, we were supposed to be the last stop.
Site. Yeah, the last stop, the last
So,
site.
but before we got to the last stop, we broke out into a block party. So, sorry about the noise in the background. We got some traffic going on there. But basically, a block party broke out.
Yes, we had a great time.
It wasn't in the cul-de-sac, like the cul-de-sac crew, but it was down around the corner. So
in the street.
In the street.
It was raining, and we still was dancing in the street.
It rained a little bit, and we had an appropriate song for that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody has a little clip of what song was playing when it was in the rain, and it was pretty awesome.
Great, it was awesome.
But yeah, everybody had a good time at that part, which was the camper crawl.
Yes, the camper crawl, exactly. And then the next day we moved on, and we had donuts in the morning.
Donuts in the morning.
And you got to walk with the bandits. So they met you in the morning, and they all had a walk around the campground, which was nice.
And then it ended in the amenity center, and there you had some coffee and donuts and refreshments.
Correct. Yes.
And people were hanging out there in the morning time after they got their little day's walk. It was pretty cool to see people out there.
Yes, exactly. And then we hosted the cornhole tournament.
Yes, the cornhole tournament. So just a little disclaimer, Doris and I have never hosted a cornhole tournament, but we gladly volunteered. Pretty, pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a professional tournament. It was all in fun type tournament. So we kind of got the points a certain type of way. The brackets, Doris did the brackets, everything went fine.
Yeah.
And we got our winners, which was Tony and Rick, right?
Yes, Tony and Rick won, exactly. We have to post a picture of that.
Tony and Rick were the champs.
See that. They were the champs. But yeah, just good times, fellowshipping together.
It was pretty good turnout because we had, what, 24 teams?
Yeah,
24 teams.
I think, no, it ended up being like 2016.
2016, with even from beginners to people that play a lot. And you can tell by the little lingo that was going back and forth. But
the banter?
On this type of tournament that we do, it's just in fun. So those that know teach those that don't, and it's just to get the feel of the game. And I think everybody had a good time.
Oh yes, I agree. They surely did have a good time.
What
after the tournament, what did we have after the tournament?
Oh man. Oh, the ladies had the sip and paint. Or sip and paint, right?
Yes.
Sip and paint.
Sip and paint. We did take the picture. We did take the,
that's right, we did. After the cornhole, there was a group photo.
That's what it was, the group photo.
The sax man, he was the one that took that photo.
Yes, he took that.
So that was after the cornhole tournament, big group photo.
Robert.
And then I call him the sax man. We always got a sax man. As a matter of fact, he ended up being our neighbor. Shout out to the sax man.
Yeah.
It was cool because when I was getting stuff ready in the morning, I had the pleasure of having a saxophone playing in the background, so that was pretty good little bonus there.
Yes, that was nice.
So then we did, the ladies did the sip and paint.
Yes, they did the sip and paint, which I love. You didn't participate, but there were some fellas who did participate, which was great. I loved it.
While they were doing that, we were getting ready for the cigars and bourbon.
Yes, the men were getting ready for the cigar. Well,
it was men and women.
Men and women were getting ready for the bourbon and cigars.
Yep.
Yes, that was nice. That was a nice touch.
That, for those of you that didn't have a chance to experience that was a really cool experience. So at this park, there were 2 big fire pits, gas fire pits controlled by the park itself. And people just sat around that fire, sipped on a little bourbon or whatever it is that they want to sip on, some cigars, and people just opened up and talked. Thomas started it, and he had 3 questions to ask. And one was, I believe, what was the most unique thing that ever happened to you while you were camping? What was your favorite camping spot? Things of that nature. And little by little, everybody started sharing their stories. And so like my unique experience was more about our year and 9 months of traveling, and pretty much not so much of the sites that we've been, but things that we've had to deal with, like a couple blowouts, putting what do you call it, death fuel in the tank, things that kind of mishaps on our trips.
Yes, our mishaps.
But then some other people starting to share, and I'm gonna tell you right now, sometimes you think, man, this is terrible. there were some terrible stories.
Oh man.
What I got from that event was the feeling of the lifestyle of RVing. Nothing's gonna get in your way if you really want to do it, because some of the things I heard people say that happened to them, like on a trip, you would be like, wow, some people would throw in the towel, but no, they got through it and they had the right mindset. It's all about patience, thinking it through, and just getting it done, and then going out after your destination.
Exactly.
So that cigar and bourbon, it was more than just chit chatting and smoking and drinking or whatever. It was really cool to fellowship with a lot of people.
Yes. I agree. Yes, it looked like you guys were having a great
my God.
time. Because the women had a great time at the paint and sip, and then y'all had a great time.
I think that could have gone on forever. But so the way it was set up, it was pretty cool, because after cigars and bourbon, or bourbon and cigars, was the karaoke and the dancing in there. What was the actual thing called?
It was the tiki party.
Tiki party.
The tiki party with the karaoke and the games. And that was a so that was set up right behind where the cigars and bourbon was, and so we got a chance to listen to the music. Yes, but it was a success.
And listening to the games and everything, so both things kind of went simultaneous towards the end of the night. So it was really good.
That was a big turnout. Everybody was come out, sit at the tiki bar. They were ordering drinks. People were dancing. Games were being played. So that was a big turnout.
Super duper performance, man.
Shout out to Liz.
Miss
Turner. She channeled
Liz, Tina Turner. AKA Tina Turner. Again.
Yes.
There's probably gonna be a video pop out about this thing.
Yes, I saw one already.
I can't even do it justice. Let me just tell you that you need to hire somebody to do Tina Turner. Check out the video, you see what's up there.
Most definitely.
But that was awesome. And so, and then after that was Midnight Bingo.
Yes, forgot about Midnight Bingo. Yes, lots of prizes was given away.
Hey!
We had a great participation with bingo. So we felt like we was on Carnival Cruise with the itinerary.
Any cruise ship or whatever.
Norwegian, whatever you want to call it. But a cruise. The itinerary was filled with stuff to do. Great things to do. So if you couldn't make it here, there was something next for you to do. But we did have Midnight Bingo.
Yeah, Midnight Bingo. Yeah.
Yes. So
let's see. And then after Midnight Bingo, again the next morning would have been the donuts and coffee, but also the glass bottom boat at Silver Springs.
Yes, that was nice. So there was a 10 o'clock boat, a 10:15 boat, and then there was a 10:50 boat. So we end up on the 10:15 boat, which we had a great time.
We had a great time.
We got to see manatee.
Yes, we did.
Lots of birds, lots of different fish, the different springs that were down there, fellowship with people on the boat. So that was a great time also.
That was pretty good. And then as a bonus to us, we were able to hang out with Will and Cinderella.
Yes, we went downtown and had some lunch.
And Bobby and Kim
yes.
from Overland RV Adventures, I believe it is. And we went to a place called, and then Dave was with us.
David was with us.
Dave. And also, I think his name is Francisco, no?
Yes.
And Francisco. We all hung out at a place called Brick City Barbecue, I believe. Excellent food.
Yes, excellent
food. We had a great time there. Then we headed back, and what was the next thing on that Saturday?
Potluck.
Oh, the potluck.
Which was the biggest bash we had.
that was an impressive spread on the potluck. Everybody really kind of like got into it, and then everybody was dressed in their Caribbean festival
their island wear.
Yeah, it was pretty good to see everybody taking part of that. The food was amazing.
Yes.
Let's see, what else was up?
Potluck was jam-packed with everything you wanted. Yeah. Side dishes, meats, desserts, rolls, salads, pastas. It had everything. Drinks. People brought drinks. It was an amazing time. We were expecting probably like 80 people. We had to bring in some tables and chairs for more seating. It was a great event.
Yeah, it was really successful. So
everybody.
Shout out to everybody that participated in the potluck.
Thank you for all the wonderful meals that you cooked because it was awesome.
And then after that, we went over to where the cornhole area was, and we did. We missed the picture. The picture was after the potluck or before the potluck?
It was after the potluck. Everybody
was
dressed up in their island wear, so we took a really nice island picture, which was really nice. And then before that, we missed the steel drums.
Oh, wait. Yeah, the steel
drums.
Which
everybody really loved that. That was one of the highlights for people.
The steel drums. Shout out to the gentleman that was playing with steel drums. He did an amazing job. Everybody was dancing and having a great time.
Yes. Steel drums. Then we took the picture.
And then we went inside, and I think they did the raffle, no?
The raffle, yes, for the bicycle, the electric bike. Yes.
That was a big hit.
We had some power banks. 50-50 raffle. Refrigerator. Yes, lots of prizes and lots of winners. Yeah.
So and then from there, we went outside for the fire dancer.
Fire
dancer did his little performance.
Yes, exactly.
After the fire dancer, someone just decided, you know what, we're going to start doing some line dancing. And it was Ulysses. Shout out to Ulysses.
Yes, Ulysses
for leading the dance.
Yes. He started leading us in line dancing, so everybody started dancing, which was a nice end to the evening, because then it was about 8 o'clock, so everybody was winding down.
And then pretty much you were, on your own, just almost like a cruise on your own time. Yeah. And we ended up over there by Bobby and Kim's.
Correct.
They had some more karaoke going on over there.
Yes, they did.
And it was a good little turnout. And different people had different things, were hosting different things at their site.
Each night, everybody had something different. Because one night we visit the Carolina Rollers.
Carolina Rollers with that swamp water. All I got to say about that.
Swamp water. That's all we're going to say.
Carolina Rollers.
That's all we're going to say about that.
Steve and Katina, shout out to y'all.
They keep their recipe a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret recipe, but trust me, go by there and you'll know what's up. But yeah, that night, so while we was at Bobby's and Kim's, other people were hosting things on that last night too, because obviously the next day people were rolling out.
Correct, on Sunday,
On Sunday, yeah.
But we just thank everybody for coming out and supporting the Adventure Bandits. It was a fun time. We're not gonna compare the Glamp Out to the Bash. You just gotta come and see. And visit the Glamp Out and then come do the Bash.
Because each one, although the one similarity that I think was the vibe. Both the Glamp Out, because we were able to go to Glamp Out and now we can compare it to the Bash, the vibe was everybody wanted to be there, have fun, fellowship, and just enjoy the camping experience. So even though both locations are very, very different, the vibe was awesome.
Yeah, the vibe is the same. You're going to have a great time.
So we are definitely looking forward to, I should say, to the Glamp Out up in Ohio. So there'll be information coming forward of that. And then wherever the bandits decide to do the next bash, we're looking forward to either just participating or we would be more than likely to help. Whatever the situation is, we hope we can be there.
Yes, exactly. So special shout out to the Adventure Bandits.
Talmadge and Ashanti.
We really appreciate the hard work that you put in and all that goes in to hosting such a wonderful event.
Your vision has come to pass twice.
Yes. And don't be fooled. You are actually doing a ministry.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you're bringing like-minded people, people that need one another. You're bringing them together, and we thank you for that.
And just for us and our channel, thank you for those of you who came up to us to tell us that you subscribed and saw our channel and knew about us. That is one of the most humbling experiences ever.
Yes, it is.
And then thank you for all the other YouTubers that we watched, that we were able to meet.
Exactly.
And they say this to us. People say this to us when they meet us. Says, "Oh, you guys are cool," and just like on the TV, and just like that, all you other YouTubers.
Exactly.
Thank you. The love is mutual.
Yes, it is. It definitely is.
I'm just looking forward to continuing this lifestyle and continuing to meet new people and to maintain the relationships with the people that we've met along the way.
I agree. So we're gonna continue working on this land. Jose, what'd you say to me today? Are we ever
ain't never gonna finish this thing. I'm gonna tell you what.
We're planning a trip to New York.
So wait. So we just got back from the bash. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to be doing stuff like this on the weekends, right?
Yes.
Okay, well this weekend we're going to New York. We're gonna help out with an event in New York, support our son's girlfriend. Then we're coming back And then she's talking about, oh, we're gonna go to Disney with the kids for the weekend. And I think there's 2 other weekends that she got stuff planned. So we ain't got no.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
We might have a new rig by the time we get this land straightened up. I don't know. So we'll see.
It's true. It's true. We're getting there. We're getting there.
But
slowly
ain't no rush.
but surely.
Ain't
We're
no
not
rush.
in a hurry. You know, we'll get it together.
The good thing is that now the weather, right now it's 78. It's been going in the 50s overnight. This is the good weather that I love about Florida. I cannot stand the heat.
Cool.
So a couple months back, coming out here to try to do anything, it was just miserable. But now I could come out here, and I just got done at the academy, and I could put in a couple of hours doing stuff. So there's time.
There's time. Yes.
So, what else? Anything else?
Nothing else. We made it, and the sun is going down in the west. So,
Ah!
until next time, we'll check in. Come on over.
Oh, Lord. And just like that, we got company.
What's going on?